Recently, I decided to build my 10th master template specifically for home services. So let me show you a quick glimpse of the template. Right now, everyone's talking about selling templated websites to all your Gohighlevel clients. I've actually been doing this for the last year or so with 9 master templates that I built up front that now I just sell and deploy to all my clients. But recently, I decided to build my 10th master template specifically for home services. And for this one, I challenged myself and I had to meet these 4 requirements. The first one is it has to be able to fit any client in the home services niche. The second one is it must have awesome user experience. The third one is it has to be easy to edit and fast to deploy. And the fourth one is it must be the best client template that I've ever built. So the first challenge I had is how do I build this template so it works for any home service niche, any type of logo they have? How do I build it? And so there's 3 things that I built into the template that allows me to do this. I'm going to show you one by one. Okay, so the first thing I added into this website is global colors. And this is a new feature that Gohighlevel dropped that pretty much allows us to change the entire look of the template with just a few clicks. Let me show you what this looks like. So let's say you click on your colors. Now we have this section up here that is called global custom colors. Now when I manage this, as you'll see, we have like a few custom colors that I've added, and there's only 4 colors that you have to change and the entire look of the website changes. I'm going to show you what this actually looks like in real life. So let's say in this example, I'm talking about a landscaping company. Most landscaping companies have some sort of green logo, so this would work perfect for them. But let's say you have another company such as a pool builder. Most likely their logo is going to be blue. What I'm going to do is go to ChatGPT and I'm going to paste this prompt right here. Hey chat, I have these 4 colors, but I want them to be blue. So here's the 4 hex code and just give it to me back in blue. This is the 4 colors that I showed you earlier, those global colors. Let's give it a try and let's see what chat gives us back. There we go. So now we have the equivalent of those colors, but in blue. So I'm going to copy paste each one of them and I'm going to replace the global colors that we have in Gohighlevel. So I'm going to go here to manage and I'm going to start with the lightest color and I'm just going to change it. There we go, and I'm gonna hit save. I'm gonna do this one more time and just replace the next color, which is gonna be this one right here. So there we go. I've replaced those 4 colors. That's all you have to replace because gray is still going to be gray, white's still going to be white. So you don't have to touch those at all. Just need to replace these 4 colors as you see right here. Now let's preview the website. I'm going to show you what this looks like. So as you can see, the entire look of the website changed just by changing the colors very quickly. All the pages were taken care of. All the sections look really good. The buttons, the pills, all that stuff has been taken care of and the website still works. Now I quickly swapped the photos just to show you what this would look like for a pool building company. But as you can see, the template still looks awesome and now it fits any sort of niche. Now let's say I wanted to change this orange, then I would just do the same prompt on ChatGPT, swap these 4 colors into the orange equivalent and boom, there it is. And the coolest part is that because this is a global color, the entire website changed. So if I go to services, let me just show you one page. You see that everything now is blue. So everything has been taken care of with just a few clicks and it was less than like 20 seconds. Now the second thing you might have noticed is that the website has these cool patterns going on throughout different sections. And when I change the colors with the global colors, they still work. You might be wondering, how did I do this? If it's not a background image, how is it able to change without messing up the patterns throughout the website? As you can see, it's the same pattern, different color. The coolest part is that I didn't have to change anything. The website still looks awesome and the patterns still work. The way I was able to do this is I created this in Photoshop as a transparent image. And now, as you can see, there's an image in the background section. But if you wanted to change the color, it still works. So I can change it to whatever color I want and it's still gonna work regardless. And so that's why when we change the global colors, all the sections still work. Like these small little details down here, they're ready to get started. This still all works because of the way I created it with the image. And the third thing that I built into the template so that it works with any niche is a few key sections that every niche usually has. So a good example of this one is this section right here, like how it works. Typically most home services businesses have some sort of process how they work with the clients. A lot of times it's like request a quote, schedule service, and then they show up, that kind of stuff. So pretty much regardless if it's pool builders, pressure washers, landscapers, whatever it is, they have a 3-step process that is built into the template. All you have to do is just swap the steps. tips. Another one that is important to build into your templates is an FAQ. Lots of businesses probably get like similar type of questions all the time. So like, do you offer free estimates? Like, what areas do you service? Are you licensed? All that stuff. Most businesses are going to need an FAQ. And of course, the final section that I built into this is get a free estimate. This is how we get leads. This is how we can help these businesses make more money. And so this was just a key section that I built into a template. And it's very simple. Like, most businesses need full name, phone number, email, and then just a small message to find out what they're looking for. So by putting all these elements together, then we have a solid template that works for any niche in the home services space, and we can quickly replicate it to any sort of client. Now, the second challenge that I had is, how do I build a website that has good user experience? Like, what are subtle things that I can do to improve the website? For all my templates, I always want to make sure that they look clean, not just for the sake of how it looks, but also because this is going to help me get more clients. You know, if there's agencies outreaching similar businesses and they're comparing websites, I want to make sure that mine always wins. So what I did with my website is all the layout, the design is very clean, and I also added subtle effects like this one's right here that have good user experience, that when you show a potential client, it's going to impress them and want your website. This I did with a bit of code. I've showed this effect in the past on my YouTube channel. This one right here as well, in the services, as I hover, you'll see it's kind of like a similar type of effect, but these rays as I hover on them, and it has that shadow around them. It's very subtle, but it's going to make the website that much better. The one that I added as well are these counting numbers. So as you see, a lot of business owners want to flex how many clients they've had, their Google reviews, how many years of experience they have. And so a cool way to do this is with Gohighlevel's new feature that has that counter, and it just looks cool. Like, it has a good user experience. If you haven't seen this yet, this is where you would find it. So just go to add a new element, scroll down, and you'll see it right here under the new sections, which is the number counter. That's how I added that section right there. And for this one, I didn't want to load it with effects because I want it to be plug and play so that it's easy to deploy the website. Now, the next challenge that I had is I wanted this website to be very easy to edit so I could deploy it to clients quickly. So there's a couple things that I did with this website that I haven't done in the past. The first one is the new feature that I showed you with the global colors. You can change the entire look of the website with just 4 clicks. Swapping 4 hex codes changes the color of the website. The second thing I did is I noticed one of the things that takes the longest for me when I'm deploying a client's website is changing the copy. So I wanted to make it as easy and as fast as possible to replace the copy and deploy the website. So what I did is throughout the entire website, I have solid copy that I built into the template. Like, you'll see service 1, reliable, service solutions. It's just throughout the entire website, and all you have to do is replace this right here in the brackets. The easiest way to do it is Command F to find, and then we're just gonna type the little brackets, and it's gonna show us there's 7 places in this page where you have to replace that word. So let's say we're talking about like ongoing mowing services. So you would just swap this text right here. So reliable landscaping solutions, whatever. Helping homeowners with reliable landscaping solutions. Landscaping services are designed, and so on. And so it makes it really easy to find the spots where you have to replace the copy. Everything else can pretty much stay where it is. The cool thing is that the way I built the template, it applies to pretty much every niche. So let's say it wasn't landscaping, it was pool builders, and the service was like ongoing maintenance and cleaning. Then I would just swap the service right here. Everything still works. So helping homeowners with reliable pool cleaning services. Pool cleaning services are designed, it's the same text, it's the same everything else. All you have to do is just replace every word with these little brackets, and then your website's gonna work just fine. So for instance, another example is like our recent pool cleaning work, or our recent renovations, our recent construction work, our recent pressure washing work, our recent landscaping work, and so on. Takes me to the fourth part of the challenge, which is this the best client template that I've built ever? Now, before I show you the entire template, all the pages, as you can see, there's like 15 or 20 pages. If you already have Sell and Deploy, you've bought it from us in the past, you'll get this template entirely for free. So just go to your download link, click it again, and you'll get this new template as well. And if you haven't got Sell and Deploy from us, you can find it in the link in bio. And with that, here it is, my 10th template, Sell and Deploy Home Services.